Hi there! Let's get data into Snowflake using K3. K3 is a low-code streaming integration and ETL platform. Snowflake is one of our most popular connections. With K3, you can take data from anywhere and get it into Snowflake exactly as you like it. Whether it's from an API, change data capture from another database, and every type of file, K3 has the low-code connections to get your data moving. So let's begin. First thing we need to do is create a new route. Some people call it a topic or pipeline, but suffice to say, this is the path that will take the data and put it into Snowflake. Click the plus button here. This takes us to the K3 connector screen. Let's load a CSV file into Snowflake. Let's pick the CSV connector on the source side, and Snowflake on the other. We are now ready to configure the details of this route and create it. Okay, first up, let's give this route a name. We will just call it CSV upload to Snowflake. Now, here's a cool trick to make it easy. Click Add Sample Data. You can see it opens a spot for you to place sample CSV data. Just copy from your CSV and paste or drop it in here. You can see when I added this CSV, K3 automatically detected what type of format the file is using. You can absolutely make some custom tweaks here, but for now, let's just click on Configure Fields. K3 automatically detects the data elements and determines what type of data it is, such as a string or integer. You can override this in K3 if you like. But for now, let's just click OK. Alright, as you can see, we are just about done with the source side. Okay, let's jump over to our Snowflake target. First up, we are going to input our Snowflake credentials. Simple subname, username, and password. If you're unsure about this, our support desk can help you work with your IT team or cloud provider to get these details. Okay, so we just have these populated, and let's give those credentials a test. Perfect, the credentials worked. Next up is telling K3 what to do inside Snowflake. Click on the Build Statement button. Because we are connected to this instance of Snowflake, we can see the tables. Let's just go ahead and pick our Superstore table. This brings up all the column headers in that table as rows. We just need to tell K3 what columns need updating from our CSV. Let's just pick all of them. This builds an SQL statement which you can edit if you have some special handling. But this looks good for our purposes, so let's go ahead and create this. This builds the pipeline based on our work. Now, let's add the data to K3 for ETL purposes. All the source and target fields are queued up in the connector, so let's just add them. Here's our source data. Good. Saved. And here is our target data. Good. Saved. And now we have all our fields ready to go. We just need to let K3 know how data needs to go from the source to the target. Sometimes it's passed through. So, say you are going from row ID in the source to the ID in the target. Pass-through mappings binds these together for streaming. However, if you want to do some deeper ETL between the source and target, check out our Mappings and Rules demo. Okay, so let's quickly bind row ID. You just open it up and pick the column you want it to be bound to. Here, it is an all lowercase row ID. Same thing. Let's try order date. It's in the format of camel case with a space. Easy. Let me just whip through these quickly. And done. Okay, we are ready to load. This connector is a manual load, so let's do that, shall we? Just click on these dots and go to Upload File. This takes you to the ever-familiar Choose File button. You know how to do this. And here it is. All the data has moved into Snowflake. Could not be easier. What are those little yellow badges? That is a little thing called state, and it answers the question of how do you know that the data got to where it needs to go correctly? Yellow indicates something is in process. But that, my friends, is another video. Great segue though, right? If you'd like to see more of our Snowflake tools or want to give it a test drive, just fill out the box below and we can get you set up right away. We love data problems. Even if you just want an opinion on how to solve a tough problem, we are always up for a good challenge. Thank you, and see you soon.